Alright, so we're on our way to Apex Black Car Service. It's you know, like their opening event, right? So that's their opening event. It's gonna be a whole bunch of entrepreneurs there. It's in wait, which castle is it in Jersey?
I think it's called, I honestly have no idea.
There's something castle, New Jersey. I don't know. It's Legacy Castle. So if you're from Jersey, you probably know where it's at. I have no idea. A lot of my friends from Jersey have been there before, like for weddings and shit. No idea. But it should be a lot of fun. It's a lot of entrepreneurs. What are you looking for from that event, Mike?
Make some motherfucking money!
Exactly.
That's it.
That's what's up. So yeah, definitely excited because, you know, there's a lot of opportunities there, a lot of young entrepreneurs. Yeah, Deshaun's gonna be there, right?
Yeah.
Alright, word. So like a friend of ours, Deshaun, who models this personal training, a lot of dope shit, is also gonna be there too. So we'll see what happens.
He was shooting the wedding, everything was going great, and then all of a sudden, when he went back to edit, he realized that the SD card was corrupt.
Oh nah,
So
that's crazy.
Nothing.
That's wild.
Got recorded, and
Bruh,
he said he didn't know how to bring it to the husband and wife because the budget I think was like $5 grand for the video.
fuck.
And thank God he had 3 camera operators. One camera guy was mainly focused on like people's faces,
Yeah.
like close-up tight shots with a big lens. Then one cameraman was like just like giant wide shots, and then him for like detail and like speeches. And because of him, they kind of fucked up the entire video because of the fact that they had no words, they had no nothing.
So what do you end up doing? You just made a video out of that?
Yeah, they ended up giving them all their money back because like they missed the vowels, they missed everything, anything speaking wise they missed because out of the 3 camera crew, he was the run and gun, which you're supposed to run and you're supposed to capture them talking, you're supposed to capture the best man saying his speech, you're supposed to capture the next speech. Like it's not anyone else's job but yours. And his SD card was corrupt. That's why today, for example, fresh SD card.
That's why you always cop fresh SD cards. You never know what the fuck's gonna happen. You copped a what, a 128?
So these are both like professional grades.
Yeah.
So this is a Lexar 667X. It's a 128. This is the micro SD, so this is actually really good for drones. If you have any like small portable, like an Osmo,
Yeah.
And then this is like the regular heavy duty SD card. Right? The 128.
Yeah, so this John right here.
128 gigs. It's a lot of fucking memory.
Yeah. And we just got my staple for how much?
So the micro SD was $39.99.
Yeah.
And the other one was $49.99.
Not too bad. Not too shabby. Not too shabby.
Shit.
Like what? Like 160?
2 years ago, 128 gigabyte SD card would cost me, I would say like $100. It wasn't something that was popular.
Well,
at the time, like people were buying 32 gig SD cards.
Ah, okay.
64.
I got you.
And those used to be the 40, 50.
Was it because also like I guess like cameras and computers like they had like very like minimum memory at the time?
Yeah, like they weren't up to date.
Gotcha. Okay. So then like the models change with the memory and everything else.
Exactly.
New York City right now. Motivate.
Going deep into the murky waters.
Nah, this fucking guy. What bridge are we taking?
I have no idea. I don't know anything transportation-wise. I follow the GPS and that's it.
If it's in North Jersey, we're probably taking the Holland Tunnel or Lincoln Tunnel.
This traffic.
Yeah, New York City traffic for you. Nice, but in other words, get you a nice SD card. What is this guy doing?
I'm in a rush. Thank you, love you. She called me a prick. I said I'm in a rush. Me too.
Welcome to New York City where those sweet old ladies call you a prick. It's kind of how it is though. If you can't handle that type of shit, don't move to New York.
See, some people would flip out.
Yes, yeah, also, yeah, that's the thing. People would also just get super fucked up because of that.
Like, I know a lot of people that would spaz out because of that.
Yeah, like, it is what it is. Watch, like, she'll forget about it and you'll definitely forget about it. Is that her? No, it's not her.
I mean, to me, it's funny. I like seeing people
you like seeing people angry.
Because it's like the fact that 2 seconds out of the day is making you feel that way.
Yeah, in that situation, I'd probably get a little tight, like probably like side eye you, but I'm not gonna call you a prick.
Realistically, you're trying to cut me off.
That is true.
She's supposed to wait until there's no cars.
Because technically over there, that's where the parking space is. Then over here, second lane. Over there, like I guess like third lane. It's only 2 lanes. So, who's the real prick, lady?
And the funny thing is, behind me there was no traffic.
So she could have waited. Yeah, I didn't peep that.
We were the last car.
Yeah, so she's a real fucking prick.
So she's right behind.
I'm glad I caught that though. Thanks for the content, lady. So right now we're also in Park Avenue, which is one of like the most bougiest avenues I'll ever think of. Like most bougie. The MetLife building's right there. If you guys, just give you guys a clear it's a clear visual. The thing about New York is that every single street is literally something new. So over here, for example, is Madison Avenue. It's a whole different vibe. And then we're gonna hit Jersey, which is like a completely separate, whole different world. Mike, would you move to Jersey, yes or no?
Hell no.
Why not?
To be honest, would I? I would, because of the fact that the rent is cheap and you can get like a luxury apartment, house, whatever.
That's what I'm saying.
But the problem is, you gotta take that toll.
Right.
And like a lot of work that I do is either here in the city or in Brooklyn.
Right.
So for me, it doesn't make sense. I'd be spending more money on tolls than
on parking and shit.
Yeah.
That's true. I feel like if most of my clientele, or if like most like my life was in Jersey, I would move to Jersey. But only for that reason.
But that's the thing, like if you were originally born and raised in Jersey, then it's different.
I used to live in what's it called? Monmouth County, which is it's like middle Jersey, the one with suburban, like middle Jersey. But of course that's way different than like the North Jersey. In other words though, keep this fucking Chick-fil-A in New York City. That never happens. The only time I've been to Chick-fil-A my whole life was in Massachusetts and Jersey. They're never like in the city. That's the thing, like if you live like in the suburbs, or I guess in Middle America or Long Island or whatever, you definitely have more like of those type of chain restaurants. Like there's no Raising Cane's in New York City. There's no Chick-fil-A in the city. There's no, what else do we have that like Long Island has? Wingstop? Nah, we barely have any Wingstops. Like
No
Queens.
Checkers.
Checkers we actually do have. Checkers we have in
Where?
in Jamaica.
Checkers? Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's one on Parsons. There's one. What's the other one at? I think it's like somewhere else in Jamaica. Oh no, actually no, I'm from Brooklyn, Church Avenue. Cause I used to play baseball by there. I used to get Checkers sometimes. Checkers is mad stuff though, in my opinion. Also right here we're in the garment district, so it's all like the bougie ass like shops. Times Square, it looks like a ghost town right now down the road. It's crazy like how empty New York has been these past, especially Times Square. I've never seen Times Square as empty in my entire life. Mind you, like to me or like to any New Yorker, Times Square is not really like a big fucking deal. Like no one ever says, oh, like hey, let's go to Times Square. Like no one really says that. It's kind of like really only for tourists, or unless you have like like you work out there if you're like doing something out there specific.
Those guys are just asking.
So the traffic cops. Facts. Yeah, this fucking guy right there. Guaranteed. He's probably giving a truck a ticket too. It's a hard knocks life, baby. Damn, at least he's wearing a mask. Yeah, might be making friends all over the place.
He said, I love you. You cursed me out, then you say I love you.
That's old. Bro, Jay-Z never gets old. I feel like he's a GOAT. For me, if people ask, well, this conversation has come up a lot, like, who's your top 5, who do you think is the best rapper of all time? I would think Jay-Z. Because, like, his stuff from 20 years ago slaps, his stuff from today slaps, and, like, a lot of, like, 40 and up rappers, they can't do music nowadays because it's just a completely different sound. There's no market for that no more. But him, like, if he released a single today, forget the charts, forget everything else, everyone's gonna talk about it. No matter what. As he's gotten older, his projects have gotten more, like less about like hustling and about him growing up in Brooklyn, and more about like him being a dad, like big time investor. Not like a completely different person, but like a more yeah, I guess like a completely different person than who he was like when this song came out, or when Yeah, all the projects came out. Yeah, exactly.
Pretty much that's it.
It's crazy because like a lot of artists like don't want to like grow up per se. Like they'll keep on rapping about the same thing, the same, you know, like girls, jewelry when they're 35, 40. You know, like no one wants to hear that when you're that age.
Yeah, it's like it's played out.
Yeah. And plus, I guess like you're an OG, like you're supposed to, you know, like explain to us, the younger generation, how like really how stuff works.
What to do. What not to do.
Exactly. This is one of my favorite spots in the city too. This is Chelsea, right? Around Chelsea?
No, we already passed Chelsea.
Isn't the Javits Center over there?
Yeah, Chelsea's like around here, I think.
It's a lot of brand new construction going on, and before you ask, I know you're asking yourself, oh, New York City, I thought there was already too many buildings. That's bullshit. They're always building shit here. Look at all these buildings, brand new. So one thing about New York is that there's always new construction, new building, new everything. There's always new, even like during the pandemic, like new construction sites, new projects, everything else. Which is kind of crazy because New York is very congested in the sense of like there's way too many people and like there's buildings on top of each other. There's still construction going on. People still hustling. We're about to go into the Lincoln Tunnel right now, which goes to Jersey. Yeah, Google Maps be blowing mine sometimes.
It's crazy. Back in the day, that church used to be a big building.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, for example, yeah, in comparison, look to that church and look at this big building. One of those buildings. To me, it's incredible sometimes how a lot of these old buildings are still like, you know, still surviving and intact.
Yeah, I mean, it's all about the landlord. If they don't want to change it, they're not going to change it.
But churches, like real estate wise, how does that work? Because I know like they're not, they don't pay tax. They're not owned by the government. It's like they're owned by like, the local clergy, I think.
Yeah.
So like, do they pay rent though? Do they pay like?
Nah, because if you own the property, you don't have to pay the rent.
Gotcha. So the clergy owns it.
Yeah.
So they don't have to do anything.
Yeah. There's probably no fee, no nothing.
That's kind of crazy if you think about it.
Well, the church is probably.
That's kind of crazy.
Like if you talk about like money clotting and laundering and this, the church is big.
Yeah, if we're being real with ourselves, yeah. If you're religious, don't take this the wrong way. We're just talking about like the business wise and the oligarchical part, or whatever oligarchy, whatever. Like,
it's like it's just straight donation.
Yeah, exactly. So like your donations, is it going to the poor? Probably not. Is it being spent on maintenance for the church?
Yeah.
Probably is. It just, you know, it's not that it's a bad thing, but you know, it just depends on like, you know, why they ask you for money, or like why they ask you for donations per se. That's kind of how it works. Yo, how much you think churches make from like one mass? You know, like when you give like the donations or something.
It honestly depends where the church is. Because if you're in a poor neighborhood, you're not making a lot.
Yeah, true.
But if you're like in an upscale neighborhood, like there's people that drop like a couple $100s.
Yeah, facts. Facts.
Well, the big thing too is like if you donate money to the church, that's you could do that. You could use it as like a tax write-off. So like, you literally can donate and give them like a statue, and that could be all of your taxes. That's
crazy. Yeah, if you watch The Sopranos, you know exactly what this intro is, bro. Not the song, but like the going to Jersey Turnpike. Tunnel, you go to Weehawken, which is literally right across from
Route 3 West toward New Jersey
right across from the city. Only thing about like, you know, living here, like in these apartments, is dope because you literally get the city right. I'm just gonna pass by right here. It's a dope ass view. Sheesh. Shit's nuts.
Got the lineup.
Yeah, crazy. Well, the big dog's out. So here's the spot we're at. Alright, so we just parked looking for the entrance, wherever that may be. Is it in there? Nope. Alrighty then. Where are we supposed to go? Yeah, peep the case though. Mad stickers. Shit's fire. What was that?
What stickers?
Facts. Let's see. Entrance.
Excuse me? Where's the back entrance to get inside?
Back there by the railing, there's a door to the left. Right here? Right here. Yeah, no, keep going straight by the railing. Right?
Alright, so yeah, right? Alright, so we couldn't find an entrance in the back, so we're just gonna literally take the high road and just go into the front. Peep this though. Shit's crazy. It's like castle. Yeah, it is. It's like a dope like wedding type of venue. Me personally, I don't know. I'm not the type to like have like a grand, crazy wedding like that. Like this is a little too much. I want something a little more simple, but you know what, man? If you got it like that, you know, might as well. Yeah, I feel you. Yo, how many events do you think they got going on today? I'd say they have at least 4, minimum.
The only thing I'm wondering is, are they going to be here? Or are they going to be there? See, this is the type of truck I need.
Type of what? Oh yeah. Finesse Entertainment.
Throw all my shit in there.
Deadass. Yeah, look at this entrance though. Sheesh. Yeah. Look at that. Sheesh. Feel extra bougie. Hey, how's it going?
If you could just stand in front of here to take your temperature, please.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, can you just put your mask on? Temperature is okay, perfect.
What's cool about today's vlog too is I get to see this guy in action behind the scenes. So if you want to be a videographer, look at this, take notes. So what's the game plan? You're gonna record the cars coming in through that entrance right there, right?
So what we're actually doing is we're going to get cars rolling in.
Yeah.
From there we're going to turn around and we're going to get them pulling up here and they're going to be getting the doors open.
Right over here, perfect. A little game plan breakdown. Quality video content. Got the drone out too.
So now we're actually about to take this out, get a high angle perspective of all the cars coming in.
That's heat. What type of drone is this, man?
It's the Sony Mavic Pro Air.
Sheesh.
Trying to get this on.
Shit's dope. So you use this type of drones for a lot of your shoots?
Yeah, everything from weddings to all types of shoots.
It's fire. Holla, my guy. Nah, that's gonna be crazy. Shit is nuts. So he pretty much sees everything from right there. The drone, if you can see it, it's all the way. I don't even think you can see it from here. Yeah, honestly, I can't even see it from. Actually, yeah, it's right there. Yep, there it is. Little dot right there. That's it. Damn, that's OD. Just got to the spot. It's insane. This is the Versace mansion or something. Woof, man, I even got this. Bruh. Alright, so you're switching from this lens, which is how big? What size is the lens?
This is an 18mm. Now we're actually switching over to the 85.
And what's the main difference of each one for those who don't know?
So this one's more tighter shots.
Gotcha. Ooh, nice catch.
This one's more tighter shots.
Yeah.
And you get more detail in the shots.
Right.
But now with this lens, you can't zoom.
Ah, okay, interesting. I beat the case though. Man, you got mad stickers there. Stock X, Metro Taco, Chicle one's Heat, Planet, everything else. Godly Center, shouts to her, Apple.
What's going on, y'all? We are going to the gentleman now. Essentially, tell everyone to settle down prior to introductions.
Life. So first off, let me ask you, how's the ride? 7 out of 10? 7 out of 10? Fabulous. 10 out of 10? What's the favorite car here? Rolls Royce. Rolls? Yours? Alright. So, for those of you who don't know, I'm Jabargo. I'm the owner and founder of Apex by Car Service. These cameras, man, I'm not used to them, I'm sorry. I'm not used to the cameras. But I started Apex off of the void to fill. Me personally, I moved down to DC a year ago. So I just saw multiple voids to fill. From the black car service to the black owned car service to the experience, and that's what we want to emphasize today. It's just experience. From the castle, like you guys arrived in luxury fleet, and then you're here in this castle. It's beautiful. It's crazy. But like I'm still amazed myself. But yeah, that's honestly, I don't have a crazy backstory as everyone, but it's just about experience. I want everyone to experience this luxury. We deserve everything we're getting right now. So enjoy, drink, eat. The thing is, we're networking today. So there are 130 faces here, and I want to meet each and every one. Trying to shake hands, kiss babies. So yeah, let's do it. I appreciate y'all coming out. And as far as questions, of course, we are still taking them. Like we're here all day, right? Till 4.
So, right now, we're doing the ribbon cutting. So, I want everybody to stand up is a square right in the middle, so we can celebrate our start by doing this event. So everybody stand up and gather around the middle as we do our work together.
Speech, man. Speech, ooh, speech.
Any words? Any words?
Get a speech, ooh.
I don't even need the mic. This is Black Excellence. This is it. This is honestly it. Black Excellence. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Beautiful. 3, 2, 1.
Good. Alright, so we just left the event. It was great. Got to meet some really cool entrepreneurs, really cool people. This guy got some really cool shots. Stay facts, my feet are killing me. But definitely stay tuned for his video. I'll put the link somewhere, probably in the bio. I want to thank everyone for tuning in. Stay tuned for more podcast episodes that I have coming up every week and other stuff I got going on. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you guys later.